Hello everybody, my name is LP Pigman999 and welcome to the long-awaited this isn't the first episode, but this is like the first discussion-based episode of Otaku Talk. Now, I know I've made a few episodes in this series already, but we haven't really gone to what I actually want to do with this series. Yeah, I've made a few, like, oh, my anime collection, oh, my video game collection, oh, and I did make one discussion-based video, in August. It wasn't, it was good, I liked it, but that wasn't, this is like, this is another thing I wanted to start doing with Otaku Talk. I guess you guys will start seeing that Otaku Talk is basically just me, talking about video games, about anime, my collections and stuff like that. And that's what the series is all about. It's just all about my interests outside of let's playing. It's basically my other thing, to do. Yeah, the hand movements, though. Anyways, today I debated what I was gonna do. I was thinking about talking, my anime story and how I got an anime. I will do that another day. In fact, that could also be a story time with Pigman episode, honestly. But I think it fits more into Otaku Talk. So, what episode I want to do today is I want to start talking about a new anime I've been watching. It came out very recently, so this is kind of like a not a review. This isn't like a mini review or anything, but it's like a kind of overview, kind of just like talking about a new anime that came out. So this is new anime that came out, and it's called Occultic 9. And I just wanted to talk about it briefly, and this won't be a long video, but I think it would be kind of cool to talk about, especially since it's newer. I don't think a lot of people know about it quite yet. It's pretty interesting. It's kind of like you take like a mystery / horror based type anime, like say Higurashi, or Mirai Nikki, or Shikoku Shoujo, aka Hellgirl. In fact, I use the Japanese names for all three of those, but you probably know them. Even if I only say the Japanese name, you probably know which series I'm talking about. So yeah, series like those, but then you also have like kind of a comedy element. It's almost comedy. There is kind of a comedy element here, but it's more prevalent in the first. By the way, I should also mention only 2 episodes of this anime are out. I think the third one will be out sometime this week. I'm talking about Kiss Anime, of course. I don't know when it comes out in Japan or when it's gonna come out here, like officially. I doubt it's on Crunchyroll or anything like that yet. No. It hasn't even been licensed here yet, but obviously on other streaming sites it's there already, which is cool. I have no idea. It'll probably be another year or 2, maybe even 3. I mean, you know how long Tokyo Ghoul took to get to the US? Like, an actual physical copy? It was made in 2012. We didn't get it till, like, 2014 or 2015. Like, it took a while. It took a while, That's the problem with licensing anime. It's cool that you are you able to get those, the physical. I'm a person who likes to have physical copies of my anime, but guess what? It takes a bit longer than I'd like it to. And that's why I still use, streaming sites for anime, for new stuff especially, and for old stuff that just will never get licensed. Anyways, that's a whole nother topic. I'll make a whole nother video about that. Anyway, so Occultic 9, it has like this more serious horror mystery side to it, but also has this more comedic side to it. And even the whole premise is kind of funny when you think about it. Basically, it's about this group of kids. It's kind of weird. It's basically this guy. He runs a kind of this internet site, this blog, and it's all about like I'm not quite too sure. I will warn you that the text in this series goes incredibly fast, and it will feel kind of confusing at first. Even now, to me, it's still a little confusing. But from what I see in the first 2 episodes, from what I can tell, is that it's basically this blog about getting. Basically, they're all talking about the things that will get them famous on the internet. That it's basically a popularity. Basically, they just want to just be the most popular blog on the internet by talking about these mysterious happenings, I guess. These mysterious events that are going on, and the guy's running a blog ends up running into a murder. And that happens more in episode 2 and at the end of episode 1. For most of episode 1, it's just establishing the characters, and you meet a lot of the characters. It moves pretty quick, I'll be honest with you. It feels kind of confusing. And then episode 2, it gets more serious. There's also this fortune teller who like works with this spirit who's called like I don't even know, maybe the Satan or the devil or kind of this like demonic kind of spirit who like will kill people, and if they go to her, they will sign a contract with this fortune teller, and then the person they want contracted will die, and that's what happened to one of the main characters in this anime. Basically, they went to the fortune teller, and a person died, and then in the next episode, the main character is running the blog, found the person who was murdered, and then they hear this weird voice like on the radio or something. It's really odd. Yeah, that's how the episode starts off, and you may hear my cat. Yep, there he is. Yep, there he goes. Yeah. So yeah, basically, and there's this voice on the radio or something, or this little pocket thing he's wearing in his pocket. I don't know, it's a radio or some kind of device. I don't really know. And it's telling him to, oh, you better hurry, the cops are gonna show up, you better run, Sonic, you better run! And, yeah, he didn't say that, obviously, but, you know, get out, hurry, you'll become a murder suspect, because, for some reason, he decided to touch the murder weapon. I don't know why, but he did. And then he, like, has to take the tooth out of the murder victim. There's blood and stuff, and it's gory, and it's amazing, yeah. And it's a key. Yeah, that's kind of weird. And also while that's going on in episode 2, there's also one of the main characters is running this little like fortune telling, you know, kind of like the fortune telling before. The thing I was talking about before actually isn't fortune telling. It's more like contract killing and stuff like, hey, do this, I'll kill them for you. Yeah, just sign the contract. It's kind of like Jigoku Shoujo. That's why I brought it up. Because it does kind of remind me of Jigoku Shoujo. Actually, now the fortune teller comes into play, where this person is running this kind of like, if you guys know of, there's a lot of Japanese references, otaku culture references in this anime. They were talking about, what is it? You know the sites? There's like this Japanese site. I actually forget the name. It starts with an N. But yeah, it's this Japanese, it's kind of like YouTube. It's kind of like the Japanese YouTube in a way, but different. And if you watch it, you're like, oh yeah, I know that. Yeah, I know that because I've used it, and I've listened to music on there and stuff like that. There's a lot of Vocaloid music and stuff like that on that site. What am I thinking of? It starts with an N, you know. Hold on, I'm gonna pause it. It's Nico Nico. I remembered because I have it. I have the app on my Vita. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, it's Nico Nico. That's the site. And my Vita is very low on battery. I need to recharge that. Yeesh. Okay. Or charge it, rather. Anyway, so yeah, that's basically the premise of this. And that's basically, oh yeah, and then she gets some interesting callers who want to know their fortune. And one of the characters that we get introduced to in episode 1, he's kind of weird. He's kind of mysterious. And his dad is the one who died, by the way. He was the murder victim. We don't know who murdered him. We can assume it had something to do with that contract killing person. We can kind of assume it had something with that girl. But it's a girl, by the way. So yeah, that's kind of it's really kind of all over the place at first. These first 2 episodes is kind of all over the place. I think episode 3 will kind of like summarize what's going on, and we're kind of explain some things. And oh yeah. And basically, this person calls and tells the fortune that the dad's gonna die, and you better spend time with your dad because you're running out of time. And then he gets frantic and hangs up. Yeah. So that was kind of an interesting little part in episode 2. Episode 2 was a lot better than episode 1. Episode 1 was really set up. It was pretty, simple. Nothing too major going on. Episode 2 got a lot more interesting. So I really recommend Occultic 9 if you're looking for something different and something new, because this is very, very different. Even though there's elements of animes I've seen before, I have yet to see this kind of premise here. It's really hard to explain, even, as you can tell. I can't really say, oh, this is a horror anime, oh, this is a mystery anime, oh, this is a comedy anime, this is a slice of life, this is you can't really label this one. This is weird. This is a weird one. And it's for that reason alone, I say check it out. It's very, very interesting. So yeah, that's my thoughts on Occultic 9 and the first two episodes of Occultic 9. It'll probably episode 3 will be out on Kiss Anime in a few days. I'll probably check tomorrow. I think tomorrow's the day when it's supposed to be on there. So maybe tonight. I don't even know. But yeah, I'm gonna check that out tomorrow. Definitely want tonight. I don't even know even if it's on there. Once it's on there, I will check it out. But yeah, Occultic 9 is a very interesting one so far. I have no idea how long it's gonna be. Probably, I'm guessing around 12 episodes. I can't see this being a 20-some episode anime. I mean, it could be, but I don't think it will be. It just doesn't seem like it will be. But whatever, it could be. Doesn't matter. It could be. I don't know. Anyways, that's my thoughts on Occultic 9. Now, have you seen this anime? But yeah, like if you enjoyed, comment down below if have you seen this anime? Are you intrigued by it from this video? Maybe not. I know I'm kind of all over the place too, but they gotta make sense because that's exactly what the anime is. So yeah, there you go. Share on social media sites like Twitter, Facebook, Google Plus, or what the hell have you. My name is Ep.1-2, and I will see you all in the next episode of Otaku Talk, or Let's Play, or whatever the hell I may do next. There, cat just a little stomach roll for you. Yep. Classic cat, I know. Pigman out. Good job, cat. Good job.